Welcome back. So this is the time of the year we all love our comfort foods, right?
Yes.
And get this, it's okay to feed the craving.
Because we are going to show you some healthier versions of comfort foods that can boost your energy and even help your immune system fight back during flu season. I love to hear that.
Yep.
We are joined now by Allison Massey from Mercy Medical Center. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.
I'm seeing some really delicious looking foods here.
I love comfort foods.
Yes.
So, I mean, this is a great time of year. It's cold out, but yeah, we still need to eat healthfully, right, for the season. So, I wanted to bring a few examples. I think takeout is kind of like something people do in the cold weather. You get tired, you don't want to make dinner when you get home. And I'm really into like Asian flavors, especially for takeout.
Yes.
So something that's a little bit better for you is to do all the flavors, but with a nice like chicken tri-colored coleslaw edamame salad.
Nice.
So the
good.
key to this is making your own homemade dressing with like a low sodium soy sauce and fresh ginger, because that really brings the flavors out.
That's cool.
And in terms of, healthful options, edamame is great in terms of protein, fiber, and vitamin C, which, is a good thing to incorporate, especially this time of year.
Yes, we
super
always
good
hear
for
about
you.
boosting our vitamin C intake.
And the more color, the better. So you can throw in whatever you have in the, refrigerator drawer. So
Right.
this
Super
is great
easy.
for like leftovers.
Yeah.
So next up, this is an Indian sweet potato edamame stew.
Yum.
So stews and soups are great.
Yeah.
A great way to add lots of nutritious vegetables. So sweet potatoes contain beta-carotene, which our body converts to vitamin A, which is important for a healthy immune system. And then I also threw edamame in here again for like extra vitamin C.
Yeah.
And then, the big thing, there's cinnamon in here, as well as coriander. So like those warm spices to kind of, add a lot of flavor to any type of like stew that you're making.
Yeah,
And this
nice
is great.
flavor.
Yeah, it can last a whole week if you make a big pot. Did you make this on the stove or in a crock pot?
You can do either, really. So either or, whatever you have at home. But I mean, crock pot is a good go-to.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. Better than
especially when you're short on time, that's definitely what you want to kind of go for.
And it can fill you up as well. We all want that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So last but not least,
I love macaroni and cheese.
classic, guys.
This is a classic comfort food. So the secret ingredient here is actually cottage cheese.
Oh, interesting.
So this is half the calories, not this portion necessarily, but half the calories. So a classic mac and cheese is about 300 calories.
Okay.
This is about 150.
Nice.
So the cottage cheese is fantastic for protein. And then, of course, adding lots of extra vegetables. Broccoli and onion is kind of what we went for here. You could do cauliflower. A pureed butternut squash is really popular. And then we just did low-fat sour cream and a little bit of low-fat cheddar.
And this is not the type of health food where you're like, oh my gosh, I need more food,
Yeah.
even though I just ate a whole meal.
Yeah.
This is still nice and hearty.
Hearty, filling.
And this is great for little kids too, the picky eaters in
Definitely.
your family.
Yes, I think it's a good way to kind of get some good for you stuff, but familiar foods, which is always important.
how long does this typically take to make?
It's not going to be much longer than, your typical kind of mac and cheese.
Okay,
So,
that's good to know.
Yeah, so not too much prep. And, I think there's a time for the classics, right, where we just want to indulge. But for everyday eating, you want to think about ways you can lighten it up.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate these great tips. And the food, guys, smells amazing.
I can't wait to try all of it. All right.